Alright, what's up, guys? So, I talked about why being family oriented is overrated on my old channel, and I guess we'll do a video on that again soon. But in this video, I'm going to talk about people that work in the trades are mostly family oriented, and the ones that want to work in the trades usually want to start a family of some sort. And yeah, it's obviously selfish to bring kids in this world. But most of the people that want to start families don't consider that their kid could potentially have a bad life and may just don't like life in general, you know. But they always focus on, like, I want to be a parent. I want to raise a good family because, like, my childhood wasn't great. My dad wasn't around. I want to be that dad is around for my child, you know, or the other way around with the mom, right? But like, from my experience, like, I tried to apply for an HVAC position, and I went to an interview. It was like a classroom one with like 30 people, and basically the interviewer would ask questions in order from this side of the room to this side of the room. And then I guess this one question, I don't know exactly what it was because it was a while ago, but it was basically like, why do you want to work in the trades? What are your goals in life and stuff? And people would say, I want to work in the trades because I'm good with my hands or something. And then they would say, I want to start a family. I want to be a father. And that was mostly the answers I would hear from these people, you know. I wasn't hearing a lot of people that were single that were trying to work in the trades, you know, that were starting out. It was mostly a lot of them that wanted to start a family, you know. Right? And maybe it's because, like, they have a religious background, most people that work in the trades, or maybe it's because like I said before, like, why people want families. They don't want to feel lonely. They don't want to feel bored in life, so they want like a child to, like, entertain them, you know. And it feels like they're doing something right for society when they work long hours, like working in plumbing or HVAC or like an elevator tech, for example, and they come home and they use that money to raise the kids, you know. And yeah, I agree with that, you know. That's what they should do if they're having children, right? But, you know, like, a lot of these people don't consider that their kids can not enjoy life, even though they always want to have a family, these people that work in the trades, you know. And a lot of these people that work in the trades always seem to talk about, like, their kids all the time. Like, I worked as a drain cleaner one time, where basically you would clean like pipes, and you would use like a snake to unclog drains and stuff, and you could potentially make decent money for that, but it didn't work out for me for other reasons. Maybe we'll talk about that in this channel. But the guy that I was working with mostly, he would always talk about his kid. He would always talk about why his kid is smarter than other kids at 3 years old, knowing all the planets in order. And then he would watch YouTube videos on parenting, how to be a good parent, you know. And he would talk about his family all the time throughout, like, the car rides, basically, to the jobs. You know. And he was saying how it's cheap to take care of a child when I think it isn't, you know. Like, you're making 6 figures, dude. You have that money to take care of a kid. I mean, hopefully you use that money to take care of him. I mean, it looks like he does, but yeah, I mean, I guess my whole point is most of these people that work in the trades always talk about their kids and their family all the time. And it's not always about their kids. It's like they talk about their parents. They talk about their grandparents constantly. They they're just very family oriented. They stick together with their family. I guess there's nothing wrong with that if you get along with them, you know. But that's what I've seen in the trades, and it's like they work these long hours, and that's all they do, you know. Like I don't know why the trades attract those type of people. Pretty much, like you don't really see a lot of single people doing these things, you know, from what I've seen, or people that like do these things and they don't want families, you know, they choose to. Yeah, I think it's a lot. I think it like attracts a lot of people that are very traditional too. Like people that work in these jobs, they're traditional type people. So yeah, maybe because most people that work in the trades are more religious, you know. I'm not saying majority of them, all of them. Like there's people that work in the trades that are not religious, but maybe they're more religious or something, you know, that makes them want families, and they're just family oriented, you know. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of them that talk about that they want families, they want to like talk about their status all the time, how they're a great dad, and they do this for their kids, and they talk about how great their family is and stuff, you know. And pretty much like the trades want people to have families, so they are stuck at a job and they keep working all their lives just to take care of their family, you know. Like if that's why they don't want single people as much, because they'll hop around, you know. I guess that's why the trades really attract them, and the trades like that. People have families, you know. It keeps workers, I guess, you know. Trying to think of anything else with this one. And yeah, I guess we'll make a video on why I think a lot of people that are in the trades can be very hot-headed, you know, but that's not in this video. Yeah, I mean, I guess I met a couple people that do like trade work and manual labor that are not that family oriented, but I think that's the minority, I think, in this field, you know. I think it's mostly, you mostly see that in the skilled trades, this stuff like starting families and talking about their family gatherings all the time, especially when the holidays come, like right now when Thanksgiving is coming soon and Christmas. They'll be talking about their plans with their coworkers all the time, with their families. It's just, you know, you see that more in trades, it seems like. I mean, obviously at every job profession, because it's what mostly people do, but yeah, the trades are just so family oriented, you know. Yeah, and then the thing is, like, the people that work in the trades work these long hours, they don't really see their kids that much, you know? Like, if you care about family so much, why would you work a job that's, like, super long hours? But obviously, most jobs ain't paying enough. Like, you gotta work the trades to take care of your kids anyways. So they pay more, obviously, you know? But I guess the trade-off is the kids don't see you as much, you know? Because you're busy trying to make money, give your kids quality, you know, and that's a good thing. I'll agree with like people that are doing that, you know, but I don't know. It's what I just see. People are too family oriented. The trades, I guess, is what it attracts, you know. Not saying it's necessarily wrong, but that's all I see, you know. I guess the only thing that's annoying about that is them showing off their families, like my one guy that was training me to be a drain cleaner, you know, showing off their kids, showing off their wives, showing off their like parents or just like other family members, you know. So yeah, but that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys with another one.